What's going on, YouTube? This is episode 2 of Go to Talk. Today I do have a special guest, but before I get into that, pretty much Go to Talk is a place where I, the photographer, and the host, and I'm going to be pretty much asking questions about the guest. Pretty much it's super organic. We're shooting photos, we're shooting some videos. But before we dive deep into their business, I'm going to pretty much just give them a little bit of time to shine on camera, explain what they do, who they are, what they like to eat, their favorite ice cream, whatever the case is. But today I got Roberto here. Want to give like a little intro? But yeah, pleasure having you, brother.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. No, it's honestly honored to be on the show, man. Thank you for having me. I'm excited, man, to dig deep into what we do.
Yeah, for sure. What do you pretty much like? Where are you from?
Okay.
What do you do? Your hobbies, things like that. Just pretty much from the beginning.
Cool.
Yeah.
Breakdown, okay?
Just a little quick breakdown.
Yeah.
Of course, I got some questions for you.
Absolutely, man. Born and raised here in the Bay Area locally. Currently located in Richmond, California. I'm both a realtor and real estate investor here in the Bay Area as well. Something that I'm very, very passionate about. Hobbies, man. Over the last 2 years, I got into the world of running, but that has been another passion of mine. And we could definitely dive in more into that a little bit later.
That sounds good.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're gonna get started. I'm gonna put this a little bit back here. All right, if you want, let's start off with some photos right here.
Okay.
Want to do
Standing or sitting or what?
Yeah, or sitting down.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna move this out the way. Yeah. I will be pulling out my phone a lot because I do have a lot of list of questions.
Absolutely.
But let's see. Let's do a first shot real quick. 3, 2, 1. The fire. Right there.
Nice.
Solid.
Nice.
So look, there's a lot of natural light here. So pretty much these are like the photos how they're looking like. But before we like continue taking photos,
You can put that out.
yeah, I'm gonna move this over here. Talk about yourself though. Like, what got you into real estate?
That's a loaded question, man. Honestly, I guess for me, it's not the traditional route that you could. Most people want to about like, oh, I had a passion from day one. I wanted to be a realtor. I wanted to get into real estate. No, for me, it was almost out of being desperate, man, for a job.
Really?
I had just graduated college. The pandemic had just started, man. And it was one of the toughest, roughest times where I'm like, man, I had studied business marketing, wanted to get into, Silicon Valley, work for a tech company, Google, Facebook, whatever it was. That was the dream job, dream life. And
what the school sell you?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. And graduated, COVID happened, and I'm like, nobody's hiring, man. Nobody's hiring. So I was like, what do I do? Okay. Literally, I was doing some freelance work, video, photo work for this city out in Concord, a city of Concord, I mean. And I was doing some landscaping on the side with my cousin and stuff like that. Dude, months went by. I mean, I was still applying jobs, still trying to get into the workforce. Nothing was coming up, man.
Yeah.
Nothing. 6 months later, I was on my knees out in Marin County, soaked just from the rain and stuff like that, pulling weeds. I'm like, what am I doing with my life, bro? What am I doing with my life?
You're doing landscaping?
I was doing landscaping.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I was out there doing, some work out there for a nice house.
Yeah.
Dude, $1 million property.
Yeah.
And I look at my hands all dirty. I was soaking wet. It was literally pouring rain in the middle of the day. I'm like, what the hell am I doing, bro? Bachelor's degree, and I'm here pulling weeds, like damn near the same position that my parents were in, before they came to this country. I have to do something about it. In that moment, that's when it really clicked for me, bro.
Yeah.
It had to click for me. Looked into basically industries or careers that I can get into with little to no background experience because, all I had was this bachelor's degree. Real estate agent popped up. Took my courses. 3 months later, licensed. Rest is history, man. That's how I got into it.
Yeah. I feel it.
Yeah.
No, that's good. So I guess, okay, so before what makes you successful, let's get a bit more personal.
Yeah.
So like, tell us not about what your motivation is, but who your motivation is.
I can see it in two parts, man.
Yeah, like who you do it for?
First one, it's actually a three-part question, man.
All right, go.
First one, I lost a brother 5 years ago.
Wow.
I call my brother, basically my cousin. We were basically the same age. He was 1 year older. Lost him in an accident. And the night before he passed, man, we literally had the deepest conversation. We hugged it out. It was like the last time I was going to see him, which it was. The day after that, passed away. That just put a lot of things into perspective, right? Where we can have so many goals in mind, but if you just sit around and do nothing, you'll never accomplish anything, you know? So taking action and really working towards whatever you want to accomplish. So he's a big inspiration for me, big motivation. Second person group, you'd call it, my parents. They came here, struggled to get here, sacrificed a lot to get here, and it would suck to see myself not do anything in life, having them gone through all that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they got to this point. Now it's for me. Now my responsibility to take it to the next step, next level.
Yeah.
Last person is myself, man. Myself in 5, 20, 30 years, man.
That's real.
That is really my biggest motivation, aside from those two. There's a lot I want to accomplish in this life, in this world, and that's really my biggest motivation.
That's what's up. Oh yeah, I can relate to you at least. Like I lost my brother as well.
Yeah.
20. This is like a while. I remember I was working at McDonald's, and I remember I came home like, why am my dad crying? Like I've never seen my dad cry.
That's when you know it's real.
Oh yeah, and then at that point, that's when you get the phone call,
Yep.
and it's like, oh damn, like that's it, heart attack, young, a kid, and all that. But what's crazy though is that he's probably one of the strongest men I've ever met.
Yeah.
Like, obviously my dad, but like I also lost my sister.
Oh,
and
man.
bro, but not only that though, like I lost 2 siblings, but he lost 2 kids. Like, you know, it's probably a little harder sometimes, you know, losing your kids dying before you. But yeah, bro, like that's some real stuff. So I feel you, like
yeah.
And congrats. I've been seeing your success from the guy from the sideline. So I obviously I seen you killing it, bro. So
Appreciate that,
man. 10 years from now,
Yeah.
Roberto's gonna look back and be like, yeah, hell yeah.
And man, we got some big crazy goals, but it's the crazy ones that actually do something.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I got another question for you then.
Absolutely, man.
So everyone has that moment, a turning point that defines their path. Can you share like a pivotal moment in your journey that steered you towards where you're at now?
Has to be a moment that, literally, man, I still see it to this day. I didn't explain too much in detail, but literally I was on my knees, man. And I have a picture of it too. I took a picture afterwards where my jeans were just dirty. It was full of mud.
Yeah.
My hands, calluses, cuts from the dirt. And I didn't share this part, but I cried in that moment, man. I cried. I'm like, this is really my life.
Yeah.
After graduating, like I have basically no job, man.
You're accepting defeat.
Yeah. That moment, and I think I'll always say this, it was by far the lowest point of my life. Seriously, man. Prior to that, I thought I had everything figured out. I've always had things go my way in life, and not to sound cocky, but like it's been like that, at least back then. And then when that happened, I'm like, why aren't things going my way? Like I've done everything right. Like got good grades in school, blah blah. You know, I'm hardworking. I got good values, good morals, all that stuff. Yet I'm here.
Yeah.
Knowing I want to get to where the position of the house that I'm doing this work for.
Yeah.
You know, these people are millionaires. Like I want to get there, but I'm here.
Yeah.
And so
that really just, it was by far the biggest like punch slap to the face, man.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I bet. So how did you transition from real estate agent, right? Like helping like first time home buyers and stuff to like kind of doing your own flips and stuff. Like why that transition?
Yeah. So,
Because I'm sure both is great money, right? So,
Yeah.
but I feel like what you're doing has a lot more mental work.
right.
And then obviously like dealing with the jobs and stuff. So I want to know why you went that approach.
So, funny enough, growing up, I had no idea that my dad was actually a real estate investor himself.
Really?
He had owned a couple of rental properties, and I remember going and painting them every once in a while when the tenants would leave. I just never saw him as a real estate investor or landlord. Like he was just my dad that had these properties.
Yeah.
That's the way I saw it, right? And as I got older, I then realized like, oh, he owns rental properties, and that's kind of how he's been able to, have his passive income, and that income from those properties basically put me through school. Like that was the biggest,
When did you realize that?
until I was in college.
Yeah, okay.
It took me that long.
Very late.
Very late to realize. I just, from my perspective, I was just like,
Naive.
those are just properties that he owns, but nothing more of that.
That's it. Okay.
Once I got to college, I had it just in the back of my mind, okay, I probably want to do something like him and maybe scale it up a little bit more, but still head down the path that I want to go, which is go work for a tech company, and then maybe down the road, I'll buy my properties, blah, 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 kind of have some passive income on the side. That's kind of the route that I had. Once I got into real estate, the actual industry, and started seeing the big picture, not just from the realtor side, helping clients, buy and sell homes, but the investing side of real estate. One of my close friends, Sonny, I saw him do his first flip.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I think I know Sonny.
You know Sonny, right? Out in Solano County?
Maybe. I think so.
You probably do, man.
Were you guys on the same team together?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I do remember.
Real Davis.
Yes, I remember.
I saw him we started real estate at the same time.
Yeah.
Got into real estate, realtors at the same moment. And I saw him do his first flip. I'm like, if he can do it, I can do it, man.
Yeah.
Started doing my little research, asked him questions, and literally, I saw an opportunity come up on the market. Literally just took action, man. I took action. The way I ran my numbers was on a piece of paper. I think it was on a napkin, actually. That's how I did my first analysis on a flip.
Yeah.
But just wanted to get my feet wet, man. I told myself before I even bought it, I don't care if I don't make money on this flip. I don't care if I break even. I don't care if I lose money. I want to get the experience. And lo and behold, like, it was the greatest experience that I will ever remember.
That's
like, I thought about reading books on flipping, on flipping houses and stuff like that. But what that taught me, like actually doing it, taught me way more than any book or course would have ever taught me. And that's all I needed to pursue the investing world.
Oh, wow.
That opened up so many other opportunities. Yeah.
That's what's up. No, so I guess would you say then it's harder to do what you're doing, or is it harder just being like a real estate agent, just kind of representing buyers or sellers, or do they both have their own kind of pros and cons?
Honestly, any business, man,
And I'm also generally asking, even from my perspective.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't have a license,
right?
But I'm in the real estate game.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I don't know everything.
Yeah. No, I'm still learning every single day, man.
Yeah.
I'm not the ultimate guy of this.
No, for sure.
Like, I'm still learning. I'm in the trenches every single day. But to your question, I think with anything, whether it's a realtor or a real estate investor, and actually on the investing side, there's more risk, especially with flips. There's more risk. But really what I've noticed, it's the one who is willing to take that initiative, that first step, who will always be the one to, succeed, essentially.
No risk, no lottery. Yeah.
Literally, man. It's really that. Like, it's going to require hard work. It's going to require to get your hands dirty. And if you're not willing to do that consistently, every single day, even on days where you don't feel like it,
Yeah. You still have to show up.
you got to show up.
Yeah.
And that's on whether it's a realtor or a real estate investor or anything, any entrepreneur journey. You got to get ready to put in the work.
Yeah.
If not, you won't get anywhere, man.
No, 100%.
I'll be honest. I still have those days, man, where I wake up and I'm like, why am I even doing this today, man?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
But once again, you go back to the reason why you're doing it, and you just gotta make it work.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, let's take some a little bit more pictures.
Let's do it, man.
And then let's move location.
Okay.
I'm gonna get one more. Then we have
Let me know if you
specific
want.
clothes.
Oh, two, man. More like those, like those.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you call them.
Like the candid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solid. Oh, those are cool. I think
Nice.
you want to be like a Calvin Klein model. All right, so we're gonna switch the scene a little bit.
All right.
Let's maybe go use like the kitchen
Okay.
or the other living room.
Okay. Let's do it, man. Sit down with this.
This is a beautiful property, actually.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Where are we at? What's it?
We're in San Pablo Hills.
San Pablo Hills.
Yep.
And how much is the house selling for?
$950.
Oh wow.
$948.
This is crazy nice. We want to do some here?
Let's do it. What, being against the window or like?
Maybe like either right there.
Have you seen those like where they're like against the wall?
Oh, you want to do something like that? Yeah.
Oh, you tell me, man. What you tell me?
Here, no, that's great. That's good.
What do you think, next to the window or
Let's check it
Like-
out. Let's see how it looks like.
you the pro, man? Yeah,
Yeah,
this is why.
And this is the thing about photography. You never know how it looks
exactly.
like after post. Let's see. It would look fire. 3, 2, 1. That's fire. I think that's fire. Like, I'll show you guys.
The goat himself.
There we go.
The goat
Are you
himself.
using any of the photos for like website or anything? Do you want some landscape?
Definitely, man. Definitely the landscape.
I know a lot of people don't shoot landscape no more.
Yeah,
So I like to
I
ask
know.
now.
Everything's going.
I know.
Vertical,
up
man.
and down. Oh. All right. 3, 2, 1. It just won't show your full body. Okay?
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, good?
Nice.
Cool. All right. I have another question for you.
Go for it, man.
So it's easy to get caught up in the numbers and deals. Can you tell us about a project or deal that you felt personally connected to and why it stood out to you? It can be client related, it can be your own deals
Yeah.
you're dealing with now. Like, well, what is it?
I think it was actually my first flip, man.
Your first
First
flip?
flip. The reason, obviously, for being my first flip, of course, right? But there was actually a moment when, like, it really, stuck with me for good. When I went to go walk the property the first time, the owner was actually there. Actually, not the owner. It was the son of the owner,
Yeah.
but the son was also the listing agent. And they were getting ready to take it off the market because they had it sold. It was weeks had gone by. It was on the market, so I was gonna buy it. To
Gotcha.
flip.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha. Okay. You're buying it.
I was buying the flip.
Gotcha.
But they were getting ready to take it off the market because it was selling. The owner was just gonna basically do a little bit of light touch up and then sell it afterwards. But I'm like, okay, how can we make this deal happen? Blah blah blah. We made it work. We got in contract. When we closed, we met at the property again, and he brought his mom along and his grandma. Basically, we walked the property and they started sharing all the moments they had in this property.
Yeah.
Because he lived there basically his entire life, and also it has been in the family for generations.
Okay.
His great grandpa, I think, or his grandpa, was actually the first owner of the property.
So it's sentimental value.
100%.
I don't know.
1,000%. Bought it for $15,000 back in the day. Original $15,000.
15. 1 5.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
$15,000.
Wow.
Custom built a home. Insane. But what was beautiful about that moment is that he asked me a question. He knew I was going to buy it to flip it, right?
Yeah.
And he told me, I only have one request for you. Before you sell this property, once you fix it up and everything, can you allow us to come and see the property one last time before you let it go? Dude, they were like hysterical because they were like basically leaving this property behind. They're like, I got you. Don't worry. You don't have to ask.
Yeah.
Of course. 2 months went by, fixed it up. Before it went on the market, gave him a call. Hey, it's ready. Remember the property, man? Once they saw it, like literally the moment they stepped out of the car, tears.
Wow.
Because I had to transform the place, man. Their home with so much value in it. They saw it. Like, wow, you did an amazing
You
job.
can share me some pictures and videos.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. I still have the videos and everything, man.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that was by far the most impactful moment for me.
Wow, that's what's up.
Because it showed me the sentimental value there is, not just in a property, but in a home that you can have. And that gave me so much, when helping clients, like I know what they're buying now.
Yeah.
It's not just a piece of real estate. Like there's much more that goes into it.
Absolutely.
As well as the flipping game, it shows me that you can't just put lipstick on a pig. Like for me, it's always been do the best quality work because for the new buyer, I want them to get a nice home to live in.
Yeah.
So it shed so much light on both ends, man.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
No, that's a cool story. Yeah, I want to see pictures and videos of that. I mean, I've never.
It wasn't anything big or crazy, but
I know. I feel it though. It's a lot of work.
yeah,
regardless.
of course.
And I think, obviously, I haven't done any flips or anything, but I've done a little bit of rehab.
Right.
Nothing crazy major, like
Same
20,
thing,
30
man.
grand. But, more in like the short-term rental game.
Right.
Like you're the only reason why I want to get into flips sometimes. Literally, there's the only person I follow. I'm like, man, he's doing flips. Maybe I should try to do it.
Hey, man.
But nah, you got that unlocked.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I won't step into that. It seems too hard.
I mean, I'm trying to scale it up, of course. I'm trying to scale that business up because it's honestly something that I have found passion in. They say like find your passion, right? Like, you don't know what it is until you find it.
Yeah,
But I just like the transformation phase of it, man.
that's what's up.
From beginning to end, it's risky. It gives you headaches all the time. Sometimes you can't sleep, but I think that's what makes it so rewarding, so exciting about it. Because it gives you a new challenge every single time, every project.
Yeah,
That's just me.
You never know. It's gonna happen. Not the same thing every
Exactly. That's true. That's true.
I guess that makes it fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It keeps me on my toes.
Yeah.
It's not.
And you have to be in a creative mindset at all times.
Of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Having those creative juices flow is probably one of the hardest things to do, and I feel like you have that every single day.
Absolutely.
Because you have to be in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you oversee the entire thing.
Yeah.
And I like being there, with my guys, with my contractor. You've probably seen on my socials sometimes where I'll go and get them food, man. I'll bring them burritos, I'll bring them pupusas.
Yeah.
Cause
So you're involved.
I like to be hands-on. Reason why, you have that connection to the property as well, Yeah, I can hire somebody else. Maybe it's gonna take a little bit off the profit, but I can easily hire somebody else to project manage.
Mm-hmm.
But what's the fun in that, man?
Yeah. At that point, the focus is just money. Right?
Exactly. Of course, there's money to be made, but
Yeah.
I like having that connection. Real estate, I've always said this. There's people that like to invest out of state, and that's completely fine. The way I see real estate, it's tangible. Mm-hmm. I like seeing property, whether it's a buy and hold rental, whether it's a flip. Like, if I'm able to see it and touch it, I know it's real estate.
Yeah.
And that just gets me so excited, man. It gets me so fired up.
No, that's what's up. No,
Yeah.
That's dope. You have a specific niche, and so I think you're killing it like that.
It's the beauty and power of real estate, man.
Hell yeah.
There's so many avenues. Pick one that you like and enjoy, and go full speed ahead, man.
And also the thing about real estate too is like you're not also saying like to become a realtor. You're saying like there are literally different avenues. There's so many different junctions.
Oh, 100%.
Like in all types of angles.
Literally, man.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, let's change this. So let's get one other scene.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. So we're changing up the scene right now. Maybe you want to do like maybe some outside shots?
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see how it looks like on camera. It might be a little too bright, but I can just bump it up or something.
Let's see. Well, actually, I think we can actually open up the whole thing.
Oh, hey, you guys have to see this. Hold on.
Let's see. How do we do this?
I think I'm too zoomed in.
You ready to show them?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if I can do this. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Wow. Bro, this house is beautiful.
I call this the accordion door, but I think there's like a more formal name for it.
Yeah, probably, but
I think fan or something. Fan.
you're asking the wrong person.
I call it accordion because like, no,
All right, here
it
you
goes
go.
up and down.
All right, let's see. Perfect.
If you want, we can get the bench out of the way. Up to you though.
Ah, we good right here.
It is warm out today, man.
Oh, this is nice. Okay.
Because usually this side of the day it's a lot colder.
Where are we at again?
San Pablo.
Paulo, there
Like
you go.
next to Richmond, El Cerrito, San Pablo, El Sobrante.
Gotcha, cool. All right, let's take some pictures outside.
All right.
Oh yeah, it's warm.
It's warm, bro. It's warm.
Bro, last week it was cold.
Yeah, no, it's always cold out here, man, because we have the water next door.
All right, here. Let's see. I'm gonna bring down the ISO real quick.
Yeah, because it's gonna be bright.
Super bright.
Unless like right before the sun. But then
either or would
but
work.
we don't get the.
Let's see. Let's see what it looked like. I'll show you right now.
Okay. Which way?
Whatever your face, what side of your face you like. What's your selfie face? That's the one? All right.
But then it's looking indoors. You think I should?
It's cool. Just look at me and then look away. It's
Okay.
good, so you can at least have both. 3, 2, 1. Then look at me. I think that's solid too, though.
Nice.
Yeah, those are
Nice.
fire. And I like the leading line.
Yeah.
It's fire. Here, do I have my phone? I do have my phone on me.
Go for it, man. Go for it.
I'll ask you a question out here.
Yeah.
So, this is kind of this has nothing to do with real estate.
Yeah.
Like outside of real estate, what makes you truly happy?
It's gonna sound weird, but always finding the next challenge,
Okay, explain.
mentally and physically.
Yeah,
And I say this like
and I feel like I understand, but obviously I
Yeah,
want
yeah,
you to
of course,
kind
of
like
course.
dive deep a little bit.
2 years ago. I mean, I've always been into the world of like sports and athletics and stuff like that. I ran track for many years up until like high school, played football, ran track, all that stuff. I kind of stopped around college. Was only doing like weight training and stuff like that. And then once I got into the real estate industry, I was like, okay, finally, I have a job now, right? Or I have a career. And then I was like, is this it? Is this going to be the rest of my life? You know, just being a realtor and then, you know, having this career? There has to be more. There has to be something more
Yeah.
in life. And that's when one day I decided to just start running again. I've always loved running, so now I'm like, okay, let me go out for like a mile. Let's see if we can do that. Oh man, I was gassed. I remember that first day. It was like it was middle of May or something on a Tuesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
Literally so random. Like I'm gonna go out for a run. 2 days after that, I'm like, what if I sign up to do a half marathon? Just crazy thought,
What's
right?
half a marathon? How many miles?
13.1 miles.
Okay, 13.1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not the full marathon, half. I signed up. 2 months timeline I had to just train.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I've never run more than a mile in my life. Start training. So a 2 months timeline. Within a month, because I was like progressively overloading my legs and stuff with training, I messed up. I think my ankle, my Achilles,
Oh wow.
because it was too much excessive
stress.
training, stress, all that stuff. Took like a week off, actually a couple of days off, and then got back to it. I'm like, I will cross that finish line. I don't care if it's on my knees, but I'm gonna cross that finish line. Pushed through the pain, completed that half marathon crying, because it was just like, I don't know if you've ever run a race, but like when you do something like kind of that extreme side of things, there's like this emotional thing that just kicks in, man. Like when you know you can accomplish something so challenging that you once thought was impossible, and then you do it.
So you did that. Yeah.
It's life changing, man.
Yeah.
Moments before I crossed the finish line, I was in deep pain, of course. I was already thinking about the next thing. What if I do a full marathon? full thing. Lo and behold, a couple months went by, was training, did my first full marathon.
How many miles is that?
26.2 miles.
Damn.
Full thing, man. The full thing. After that...
That's like got horse legs.
And actually, before 2 weeks before I ran that race, the full marathon...
Yeah.
I'm crazy, man. The thing, I was already thinking about the next thing after that. I hadn't even crossed the finish line. I haven't done a race yet. I was like, what if I do an ultra marathon? What if I can do 50 miles?
50, damn.
50 miles. That's my first ultra marathon.
Yeah.
Crossed the finish line for the full marathon, and I was already in training for the 50. So I mean, all these things, and now I'm training for the Ironman, right? Like the next big thing.
Explain that a little bit. Just so for the people that don't understand.
Of course, man, of course. You know what day I signed up for the Ironman? New Year's Eve.
Okay.
New Year's Eve. I'm like, this new year, we're doing something crazy. Something that, one, I didn't even know what an Ironman was, man. I didn't know what the distance was. I didn't know anything about it. Just for those who don't know, it's a 2.4 mile swim. Right after that, you get into a 112 mile bike ride. And after that, you do a full marathon, 26.2 miles, back to back to back. And there's a cutoff time. If you don't make it to the cutoff time, you're not technically an Ironman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you can still finish?
Oh, yeah.
Still fail, though.
Exactly. Oh, and it's expensive, man. Just for the registration, like $1,000.
What?
Yeah. It's crazy. Plus, you need to get a bike and all that.
You guys hear that? You have to pay $1,000 to run.
Just to register. Bro, just to register.
Yeah, but,
Just in your running shoes and all that stuff.
Crazy.
A bike. No, trust me, it's something that, like...
Oh, yeah, a bike, too.
Yeah, like two grand there for a bike. But it's honestly something that, like, I don't know, something clicked, something hit in my brain that I was like, what if? You know David Goggins? Mm-hmm. His book was life-changing, man. I read it before I got into real estate because I was obviously going to that low point. Mm-hmm. And he says something, and he has a mentality in that book where he talks about the what if.
The what if?
The what if mentality, right? What if I can actually pull this off? What if I can actually complete this? You know, because we tend to, I guess, limit ourselves sometimes. We have so many limiting beliefs.
Yeah.
A lot of times, with anything in life, man. Whether it's starting a business, whether it's investing in real estate, whether it's doing a half marathon or whatever, or 3K or 5K, anything in life, man. So when you start thinking of the, like, what if scenario, what if I can pull this off? Another thing that I've learned too, just from doing even the smallest race that I did, half marathon, when you prepare for anything, chances are you will complete what you want to accomplish. And in my mind, that's kind of how I see things now. There's a moment of preparation, and there's the execution. So I want to do an Ironman. Okay, let's back up. How much time do I need? Let's just say 8 months or 10 months or a year, whatever it is. What do I need to do to build up to get to that point?
You reverse engineer your goals.
That's really what it is right there. Reverse engineer. Mm-hmm. That's literally
literally how I do my goals.
Yeah.
Reverse engineer.
That's the answer for most things, man. Mm-hmm. If you want to accomplish big, crazy goals.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when I look at the Ironman now, when I tell people about it, they might usually say, that's crazy, man. I've never thought about it.
Yeah.
In my mind, it's crazy. It's still crazy thought about it. But
it is. Yeah.
Of course, never until I cross the line. Until I cross the line. But now I have a little bit of a shift in focus where I'm like, I know what it's going to take to get there.
Yeah.
I just got to do it.
Yeah.
That's really all it is.
You got to prepare and then execute.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's still hard, but not as hard as I used to think it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it was. Yeah.
Oh, wow. No, 100%. No, that sounds tough.
Yeah.
I know, I got into a little bit of running because of you. Obviously, I'm not running miles like you.
Yeah.
And I spend a lot of my time on an airplane, which sucks.
Yeah.
But one of my goals this year is to stop flying.
Why is that?
I don't know. I'm focusing on YouTube, obviously. And that's the reason why I'm trying out new things, and mostly for myself. I've never really went hard for myself.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's like what you're saying. Like I'm trying to prepare myself to get used to some rhythm.
Exactly.
And just doing it every week, just knocking it out.
I mean, find something where you just find joy in, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, I have mostly all the tools for all
Exactly.
that, and I find joy out of it.
Exactly.
And especially now that I'm doing it just for myself,
Right.
like it's
That's
awesome.
the biggest piece of there.
Yeah, and I'm doing it for myself.
yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And real estate pays for it, in a sense. Like I have properties, and I don't have to depend on income like
Right.
that. But at the same time, like, I'm still trying to increase income.
Of course.
But like I said, like the preparation,
Yeah.
and then just trying to execute. That's exactly what the phase is.
I love that, man.
Yeah. So
love
I feel you. I feel the struggle.
You're anything has struggle, right?
Yeah.
But you have like you said, you have the tools, you have the resources, you have the knowledge, the skills to crush it in YouTube, man.
Yeah.
1,000%.
100%. 100%. Hell yeah.
Thank you, man.
Let's change up. Last scene.
Yes, sir.
Is there a specific location you would like? You want some specific photos? You want to do some chair? That looks like a good
We
angle
do a
right
chair.
there. Want to do a
In the
chair?
kitchen. Oh, it's too messy right now.
Yeah. We'll do the chair.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Oh, with the mirror behind, it's gonna give like a little contrast there.
there you go. I'm gonna put the camera right there. Cool.
You know those like serious thoughts or serious what do you call it? Those author poses of like those business.
Yeah.
How do you get those?
Let's see. It's really just candid.
Yeah.
It's all like just little candid shots, but we can test it. Let's see. Hold on.
I think it should be like or this side or
It's gonna depend on your angle.
right. Okay.
But actually, can you scoot over a little bit?
Yeah.
Because I'm coming out in your reflection.
Oh. Let's see.
There you go, right there.
Right there.
Should be good. Just watch out with your head.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. And then I'm gonna do a close-up shot. 3, 2, 1.
Nice.
That's fire.
Nice.
All right. So, I actually have a real question. So you're fit and all that,
I only did that.
but what do you like to eat?
Woo. I love to eat, if
Okay.
anything.
What's your dirty food? What's your healthy go-to food? And then tell me what's your favorite ice cream?
Oh, easy. Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee ice cream.
Coffee ice cream. Is it a specific brand?
I just like coffee ice
Coffee?
cream, man.
Alright.
I don't drink too much coffee anymore nowadays, but when it comes to ice cream,
Damn.
coffee ice cream.
I'm addicted to coffee. I'm addicted
Yeah?
to caffeine. Yeah, it's bad.
I stopped many years ago. A couple reasons why, but not that it's bad, but like
Like you say it was on your set. Say because at the same time, and maybe I'll tell you my point of view first.
of course.
Me and caffeine right now, it's like a love-hate relationship because I'm starting to catch myself with crazy migraines.
Right.
If I don't have like even a sip, like it's like my palate.
Don't you say that black coffee gets rid of migraines?
Well, that's why exactly
yeah.
why I do just 2 shots of espresso.
Okay.
It's a couple of some ice.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh,
a
it has.
shot.
I'm not denying there's health benefits.
Yeah,
of course,
yeah, yeah.
of course.
But at the same time, it goes back to depending on it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to depend on it. I'd rather just depend on water or something.
So that's my thing.
And so, exactly. And then, obviously, like sometimes I feel like, damn, my heart's racing.
Yeah.
It's not good for my heart. Obviously, water's king.
Yeah.
But now you can go ahead.
No, that's so true. Back in college, freshman year, obviously the cafeteria and everything like that, we had access to all the coffee we can drink, right? Mm-hmm. Literally every single day, and in between classes, drinking coffee, man, just to get through my day. Mm-hmm. 2 months went by, I'm like, am I really having to depend, like you said,
Yeah.
on a liquid to get through my day? Like, I'm giving so much power to that drink. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's when I decided just cold turkey to cut it off. I'm like, it has to come. I guess that's where it kind of stems from, right?
Yeah.
Where if you want to do something, it has to come from you, man. It can't come from a liquid substance, drug, whatever it is. Like, it has to come from you, man. Deep down. That has the most power, I think, when it comes from you. Like, deep down, mentally, emotionally, what's gonna drive you to get to the next thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but of course it does have its limits, and every once in a while I will drink it. Like I'm not against it. I don't. I love it. I still love coffee.
That's it.
Of course, but I just prefer the ice cream version of it.
Okay, gotcha. Now,
Food. That's a tough one.
What's the dirty food you love?
That's tough.
I'm talking about high calorie, high everything that you just can't resist.
I have so many options, man. Like burgers, burritos.
What's your comfort food? If there's a win, and we're not talking about steakhouses or nothing like that. I'm talking about comfort food where it's like that's my go-to. Like, is it a burger or is it like a burrito? Like, what is it? Like, what's that main dish? For me, it's wings. If I'm sad, if I'm celebrating, and something, I will devour wings, and it has to be bone in. I don't do chicken nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be bone in. Yeah. And it has to have. It's always a mix, either lemon pepper or like some like Louisiana rub and mango habanero.
Oh, I love that.
Like, okay. So I need a spice and then like maybe a sweet or like a salt.
Exactly. Man, this is tough because it goes back to the drink thing, right? Like I've never have depended on the food. You could say.
Interesting.
Like I still love food. Don't get me wrong. I love food. 100%. Let me give you an example. The day I did the 50-miler, I didn't eat anything that day other than electrolytes, water, some gels, goose, stuff like that. I didn't have any physical food though. Finished the race, I wasn't hungry because I was just so filled with drink and like liquid. It wasn't until I finished the race around 2, 3, 4 in the afternoon. I didn't eat anything until I got home. It was around 11 p.m. when I was kind of hungry for something. Kind of. Like I wasn't starving. I think I want something to eat. The only thing open was like a Burger King. Yeah. Got myself, what is it, double, triple, Whopper? Okay. Give me the biggest thing out of the menu, man. Milkshake, fries, give me everything, the wings, whatever you got. Yeah, everything. Devour that thing, man. Okay. So burger, I would say it's probably a burger. It has to be juicy and it has to be like triple. Why is Burger King a childhood? Not necessarily Burger King. Burger King. Yeah, burgers is like you can say it's a quick and easy. Gotcha. It does the job. Lots of calories. Yeah. But it has to have like double, quadruple meat like on it. I love my protein. I see. Okay, got half. Do you like In-N-Out? 100%. Do you get like a 3x3 or something? Check this out. When I was younger, I was at In-N-Out all the time, like every weekend, bro. I would get 4 hamburgers, the regular ones, 4. Okay, like 3 to 4 cheeseburgers, just regular cheeseburgers. Mm-hmm. Nowadays, I'm like realizing, okay, that was a lot of bread. Yeah. So now I'll do like, what is it called? The 4x4. The 4x4. Okay. Now I'll do that one. What's your order in and out? Nowadays, it's the 4x4, the fries, and a milkshake. Gotcha. I love my milkshake. That's it. For me, after any meal, it has to be a dessert. Okay. I'm with Alex Rosie. I'm with Alex Rosie. Even before he started that thing, I was always never skip dessert guy. Okay. Always. That's what's up. I need something sweet as well. I'm not a sweet guy though either though. I hate chocolate. Really? I hate chocolate. Any kind of chocolate. Milk chocolate, dark chocolate. Yeah, I hate chocolate. Why? But I will devour in unlimited amounts of Reese's. Really? Yeah, Reese's is my kryptonite. So like peanut butter. Peanut butter protein shakes. Peanut butter, like anything peanut butter. Peanut butter. I'm a whore for it. Really? Yeah, bro. I go crazy for it. I love peanut butter. But no, that's funny. I have a special order from In-N-Out. Let's see. Which is I get a 3x3. Okay. Damn, I forgot how to say it, but it's pretty much. No. So it's a 3x3 animal style burger, okay? Because it comes with pickles, add chopped chilies for the spice. I removed the lettuce because it gets soggy. Yeah. But if I'm eating in a parking lot, then I just leave it. The thing is, I'm gonna have to tell you the name after because I cannot. It's not animal style. It's animal style burger. Okay. But they flip the buns. They flip the buns and they toast it, and so you're eating the bun upside down.
bro, it's like a sourdough vibe to it, and bro, it's a lot more easy.
You're right, because it's no longer smushy.
Yeah, and the thing is, and it holds like the juice in, so it's not like dripping or nothing like that.
Really?
I mean, it's still gonna drip,
Of course.
but I mean, like you can
I've
tell
never
a lot
heard
less,
that.
and it's a lot better. And I just feel like that toasted crunch from both sides of the bread is
I
amazing.
wonder if they have that in a version of 4x4.
Yeah, they do.
Animal, really?
Yeah, see, all you gotta say, can I get a 4x4
Animal
style burger and I get well done fries, and then I'll get like a pink lemonade.
You can do well done fries?
Yes, bro, because In-N-Out fries for me are too soggy.
Yes.
So I well done fries.
You can, you can ask that.
Yeah, and so you can add saltless too, no salt. And then you get the chili. If you don't like spice, then
I love spice, yeah.
then you add the chili peppers inside the burger,
man.
bro.
I usually get them on site, you know.
Oh yeah, either I get both.
Yeah.
But that's what I get.
Okay.
And you can flip the buns. You can tell me, hey, can we toast both sides of the buns and then put the bun upside down? I'm gonna give you the exact name for it.
Of course.
But yeah, that's what I get. This is fire. That's fire. That's
Getting me hungry, man.
literally a munchie
I
meal.
might have to stop by there.
That's literally a munchie meal.
Oh, now you just reminded me. Another favorite food. Because I just went here the other day. You know in SF on Mission, La Taqueria.
Yes, fire.
The super tacos,
Bro,
it's a must.
bro, have you had tacos from the Paisa in Oakland?
Yeah.
Bro, that's
Yes.
one of my best meat. That's
Yeah.
probably the best meat in the
Yeah.
East Bay, the whole Bay Area, honestly. That taqueria and
agree.
that spot, I would say, is probably my top
Yeah.
two for tacos.
Only thing, obviously they're expensive and they're across the bay, but like
Across the Bay, yeah.
whenever I'm over there, it's a must, man.
Yeah,
it's a must.
You have to stop
3
by.
or 4, it's the super tacos, man.
That's it?
That's it? Dude, they're huge.
I know, they're massive.
They're
No,
huge.
Yeah.
You'll get filled up for
Yeah.
sure.
The burritos are great too, but
Yeah.
yeah, you cannot go wrong with the taco. Yeah.
I usually go with the burrito anywhere else because it's filling. Like, and any burrito will always fill me up. But tacos there, it's a must, man.
That's what's up. Nah,
The
yeah,
double, the
that's-
crunchy and the soft tortilla with cheese in the middle.
That's it.
And they pack it with
That's
me.
it. That's the
they
one.
pack it with me,
That's
bro.
that's the one.
Walk
I
and
hear you.
talking.
That's literally like it looks like even like well, I don't know if it's actually true Mexican tacos, but I've gone to like Tijuana and stuff, and
Oh, Tijuana tacos are amazing, bro. The shrimp ones and the fish tacos, oh, they're incredible out there, man.
So I hear you. So I'm like, yeah, this brings back like me traveling type of vibe, you know. But it is expensive though. It is expensive. And you can be all cash a while
Yeah,
back.
that's true.
But
That's true. I mean, they used to be around what, $6 a taco, just for the super taco.
$6 a taco.
That was back then. I think now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now it's 8.
That's crazy.
Because
If you guys don't live in the Bay Area, that's $8 a taco.
yeah, obviously, but
No, I know.
No, but it's an
They're
extreme.
fat though. They're fat.
Yeah, they're fat. There's an extreme version of a taco.
Yeah.
Obviously, well, I mean, even regular tacos, any taqueria is probably like what, like
$3.25, $4 a taco
yeah.
now.
And it's always pricey.
Yeah, that's pricey.
Go to Mexico, you get what is it, 75 cents tacos.
Holy, I forgot how much I spent, but all I know
Oh,
is I
it's
feel rich
cheap,
when
bro.
I'm in
It's
Mexico.
cheap.
Yeah, 100%,
You stuff yourself out there, man.
100%.
Yeah,
Damn. Well,
awesome, brother.
I think I'm all out of questions. I mean, it was a pleasure having you, bro.
Dude, thank you.
Dope.
Heck yeah, man.
I haven't seen this guy in
Years,
ages.
bro.
Yeah, years.
You know when, bro?
Was it the Bill Davis photo shoot?
You know that was my first day as an official real estate agent.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yes, you started my real estate journey, bro.
That's crazy. No, yeah.
From now until then,
That's what's up.
That's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
That's what's up. And I'm glad we stayed connected.
absolutely, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
Dude,
Yeah,
whatever you need, man, anytime.
I'm your fan on the corner. You know,
Appreciate you, man.
I love what you're doing in real estate. I love what you're doing like personal goals.
that, man.
Of course, I'm super proud of your real estate goals, but
Yeah.
I think what drives me as far as like on the sideline is your personal goals, because obviously like we can't always just focus on money.
Yeah.
And obviously like for you could tell that health is first, and you know health is wealth.
Absolutely, man.
And it doesn't matter how much money in the world you make, if you can't even take care of your own body, then you're kind of just fucked.
That's really what it is, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So even though I don't have a six pack and all that, you know, you try to keep me there. I'm like, you know what? This week I'm gonna put in some more work and all that. But one of my goals this year is to, you know, shred some weight.
Absolutely, man.
Conclusion though, This is Roberto. You want to kind of do a close
Pleasure.
off? How
I'll see you,
can
man.
people find you? Where can people find you?
Of course. Hey, we're on social media all the time, man.
Yeah,
Both
so, like,
you and
pretty
myself.
Say your
Okay.
your Instagram handles, if you have a channel where people can talk to you.
Definitely.
Some type of even consulting for investing in real estate or anything like
Absolutely.
that. Like, this is your time right here.
Definitely, man. I'm definitely on all social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Nowadays, starting up the YouTube channel. Definitely got a couple of videos on there, and it's slowly increasing.
Spell out your name and all that too, yeah.
So my name is Roberto Saldana, but it does have the accent on the end. So Roberto Saldaña is my full name. You can follow me on Instagram at the Roberto Saldaña. There is a link in my bio where you can definitely book a call with me. It's free, doesn't cost anything. More than happy to help in any way that I can. Literally any way that I can, whether it's, I get DM people asking me, what running shoes do you use? I'm more than happy to answer that question, whether it's real estate, whether it's personal life, anything.
Or
I'm
In and
at
Out
service.
Burger.
What was that?
Whether it's In and Out Burger.
You want to go for an In-N-Out run? Let's go. You want to go for a run to In-N-Out? We'll do that as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You said your Instagram handle and all that.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay.
And on YouTube as well, Roberto Saldaña.
Hell yeah. Well, that's goated, brother.
It was a pleasure. The goat himself.
That's fire. That kind of wraps up this shoot. Hopefully, some of you guys can take away some things from Roberto. But overall, I'm gonna be trying to be dropping these type of videos, which is called Goated Talk. This is episode 2. Episode 1 will be right here with George, President George. But super excited to continue pushing the journey here. I'm gonna be dropping videos on Fridays for the regular vlogs, and then Wednesdays, every other Wednesdays for the Goated Talk vlogs. Kind of half podcast, half all that. But appreciate the support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go show some love. I'm just starting this journey, and let's get it.
Yay!